Hey y'all, I'm going to cook one more thing today, but you're just going to see stuff in a row. I'm going to make an asparagus, tomato, and cheese quiche. Now I love quiche. My husband's not real fond of it, but every once in a while I'll make one just because I like it. You can do that for yourself sometimes. Be good to yourself. So what this calls for is 1 bunch of asparagus, some olive oil, 1 cup of fresh chopped tomatoes seeded, so you want to squeeze some of the juice out of them, 1 bunch of green onions chopped, 4 ounces of Swiss or goat cheese, and today I'm using Swiss because I don't have any goat cheese, 6 large eggs, 1 1/4 cups of half and half, a teaspoon of salt, a half teaspoon of black pepper, 1 cup of cheddar, or I'm using Mexican blend cheese, and 1 9-inch crust in a tart pan. So what you do is you heat your oven to about 450 and toss your asparagus, snap it off, make it right. Toss your asparagus in the olive oil and bake it for about 10 minutes at 450 till it starts to roast. Then you pull it out and cool it, and then chop it in little pieces. I'll show you in just a minute. And you cut your oven down to 375, and then you put your asparagus in the bottom of your crust, and then you put the tomatoes and then the green onions, and then you put your Swiss or goat cheese on top of that. And you beat your eggs with your half and half, and you add your salt and pepper and mix them together, and then you pour this on top of all that you've just put in there. And then on the top of that, you're going to sprinkle your Mexican blend or your cheddar cheese. And you bake it at 375 for 35 to 45 minutes until the center of the quiche is set. So I'm going to bring the camera down where you can see I've already got the asparagus roasted and in the pan, and we will assemble it. Okay, before I turn the camera on, I blended my eggs really well with my hand mixer, and then I added the half and half and blended it, and I'm going to add the salt in and get a whisk and stir that really good, because you don't want it all glumped in one salty bite, you know that. Okay, now let me get my quiche pan over here where I can work. Y'all can see. Okay, after you get your, and I'm going to try to spread this around where to be all over. That's my roasted asparagus that I've cut up, and it's ready to put everything else on it now. So I'm adding a mixture of regular tomatoes, a cup full of chopped regular tomatoes, fresh tomatoes. I'm calling them regular because I'm going to use some sun-dried just for that extra measure of flavor. So I've got a cup of fresh tomatoes, and I've got 1/4 of a cup of sun-dried tomatoes that I'm going to drop in. And then I've got 1 bunch of green onions chopped. And that was a big bunch too. And we'll put those in. Okay, we've got our green onions in. Now we're going to add our Swiss cheese. I really wish I had some goat cheese or feta, but I don't. Hello, Costco. I'll be getting some when I go back. Okay, there's our Swiss. Now, we're going to pour our egg mixture in. Let it go down all over it amongst all the goodie. I thought about adding some bacon. I've got some crisp bacon fixed, but I'll just do it like they said. Well, I'll be jingle. I kept my salt in there, my pepper. I guess mostly the pepper. Let me get a spatula and get that out. Spread that goodness around. Okay. I don't like messes. Now, once you get the eggs in there, then we're going to sprinkle it evenly with our blend, which it called for cheddar, but like I said, I didn't have any cheddar, and I did have this, so. I stock up on cheese usually when they put it on sale good at Kroger's. So I've got a pretty good supply. I like this Mexican blend on just about anything because the different kinds of cheese just bumps the flavor up a little bit. Okay, that's all you have to do. And now I'm going to put it in the oven at 375, and I'll bring you back when it's all done. Y'all, I got that quiche done, and I cut a big wedge of it out. Got it on a plate here where we can taste of it. And it looks good. So I'm going to see what it tastes like. It's cool now. I probably would have liked it better warm, but I had some things to do, so I just let it cool a little while. That is good. Y'all need to make one. I would love for it to have the goat cheese in it. It's not real eggy tasting. The asparagus and the tomatoes kind of, it's good. Y'all need to try it. So, I've got a grandson that's ready to go home. So I'm fixing to head down to his house and take him home. And then I might come back and cook something else. I don't know. But y'all need to come back tomorrow because there'll be something else good in this kitchen that you need to learn how to cook. And y'all be good and be kind and don't get in any trouble. And come back tomorrow and we'll do something like this all over again.